Hey everybody, welcome back to AoF6. In between episodes here, I've gone ahead and finished raiding this palace and filled up all of the goodies in these 4 chests right here. There were a ton of spawners. Every single cardboard box in here is a spawner. I have no idea what's what in here. So, mystery spawner surprise, I guess. Here's kind of just the random goodies. Got quite a few artifacts, so like the power glove is super handy to have, the pocket piston is super handy. What else do we got? Got a whole bunch of armor. There was even netherite armor, which is kind of super broken that exists, but I will happily take it. And a netherite sword, all sorts of saddles, all sorts of diamond armor. I think I'm good on armor for a little bit. And up here, tons of diamonds, ancient debris, netherite scraps, enough iron to get started. It was a good run overall. And then I went and finished up the windmill too. It really wasn't exciting, so I didn't bother recording that. And here's what I got from that. And a couple diamonds. Pistons might be handy, but that's about it. So I think it's time to actually go ahead and swap out for this. We'll probably have to get that upgraded soon, so everything is at least matching. And probably go through, where'd they go? Some of these books, find out what is worth keeping, what's worth enchanting, what is worth creating a decent weapon out of. And with all of this mess of a storage, I think it is time to get into AE2 right away. So let's take a look at that here. So I've gone ahead and clicked all the little check marks so we can actually get progress. And first we're going to have to go find a meteor. And they've changed AE2 a little bit. So now to get the Certus quartz, we actually have to find the meteor, which has these budding Certus within them. So first we'll want to make a charger. That's simple enough. I don't actually have any copper. So I'm going to have to go mining real quick, grab some copper, and then we'll be able to get into AE2. Yeah, so here's that budding Certus. Maybe we'll be lucky and be able to find some flawless. Maybe we'll set a base there. We'll see. I'm going to go grab some copper, and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, I've got some copper smelted up, so now we can just go ahead and craft our first inscriber. Not the inscriber, the charger. That's the one we want. We can craft a charger up. Got that, and then we also need a wooden crank. And we'll need just a standard vanilla compass. And with that, we should be able to make the meteorite compass. Oh, I guess we just charged that. Okay, so charger, 10 cranks, and we'll be set. Okay, there's our charger. We'll pop the compass in. I'm not sure which side this crank goes on. Aha, it goes on top. Okay, put that compass back in. We'll give that a few turns. And then we'll have a meteorite compass, which should take us to a meteorite full of the stuff we need to get started in AE2. Alright, and there we go. And we are now a meteorite hunter. So let's get this inventory cleared out, and we'll go see what we can find. And before we go, I do actually want to craft up a backpack real quick. Replace the baby backpack with an Inmus backpack. And we'll get that upgraded a few times as well. I think we can go all the way up to diamond here with all of this nice loot that we found. And what? Oh, I don't know why it doesn't automatically take that. Cool. And now we can replace this baby backpack with a bejeweled backpack. Was there actually anything in here? That seems like a good thing to know. Okay, that's empty. So we can get rid of that. Let's get the rest of this stuff put away real quick. And we should be off to find a meteorite. Looks like we're going this way. Well, it looks like there's a village up ahead here. Maybe we'll go take a quick detour over there. I am hoping that it will have a waystone, because I think villages are supposed to have waystones in this pack. Oh, yep, and there it is. There is a waystone. Awesome. Not sure if the rest of this village is going to be worth looting. This is probably the only thing worth taking, I think. Some sort of watchtower over there. Let's see, that is not on the way. We'll probably forego that for now. Let's just take a look at one chest in here, if there is going to be a chest in here. And that'll give us an idea if the loot is worth it. Not particularly. I'll restock some of my bread, but I think we'll let these villagers have their stuff. Oh, there's something else over by that watchtower too. Yeah, and another one of those buildings that was kind of near the palace. Oh, this isn't anything. It's kind of a thing on its own. Okay. What is this? It's got a villager. He don't have a job. It's all copper? Interesting. Ooh, I'll take the amethyst. What's that get me? Spectrum and hex casting. Okay. Well, we'll get started on a couple more quests. I'll definitely take that copper. I don't know if it's worth trying to grab all of these copper blocks too. Oh, I can't get up there. Let's find another way up. Okay, just a little bit more copper. Not particularly useful. Maybe I'll tear this down with oh, they're not all the same block. Maybe we won't be tearing this down as much as I thought. We'll grab some of it. Copper's always useful. Well, there are so many different kinds of coppered and weathered and waxed copper blocks that they definitely fill up an inventory. Luckily, we have this extra backpack, so we'll just shove all of that in there for now. Here's one of those other houses. I think this is similar to that first one that we looked at. Yeah, it looks about the same. Does it have a chest up here too? It does. Not really worth looting, I guess. Whoa. Oh, that's TNT. Yikes. Okay, well, those things are trapped, so watch out. Completely getting sidetracked here. Forgotten Legacy. What is that? Find an excavation site. Interesting. Okay, well, there's more copper here. I'll just go ahead and grab that. We've got excavation gravel. I don't know what that means. Caps lock archaeology mod. We got some clay pots. We got some stuff in it. Not particularly useful stuff. Enchant. Ooh, the silk touch might be helpful on that shovel. Okay, I don't know what this is though. Huh. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should use that silk touch shovel and we can find out what these are for later. Oh. That just completely broke it. We'll do it again? Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't want you anyways. Well, this looks like it's it. Of course, it's underwater. It's going to be a little bit harder to mine. Well, let's go ahead and dig in and see what we got here. All right, and here it is. We have a mysterious cube. I think I can just break that, right? Yep, there we go. And we get... Oh, did we get all 4 of them? Yeah, that's all 4 of them. Awesome. Is that something new? I'm not sure. Did I just get lucky? Find all processor presses. Maybe I just got lucky? I mean, I'll gladly take it. That is definitely what we came here for. We also need some Certus. So break these and we'll get some dust and a little bit of quartz too. Cool. And let's see, we've got flawed, damaged, chipped, flawless. So these are the rare ones. There's a couple of them. Chipped and flawed, flawed. So we'll break up all of these ones that are flawed. I'm not sure if there's a way we can move these in this pack. If there is, cool, and we'll definitely come back and grab them. But otherwise, we'll just stick with the Certus Quartz blocks for now. Hopefully there's a way to pick those up, because that would be much more convenient than trying to figure out a system for all of these. And I also went ahead and scooped up all of that skystone, since that will be quite handy later on. Probably don't need all of it right now, but we got almost 4 stacks of it, so should be good in the future. And now it is time to head back to base. Well, as much of a base as I guess it is so far. Can I get the achievement for petting the duck? Is that still a thing? Yeah. Cool. Okay, now back to base. Very distracted. Oh my. No, I never actually went into these towers, did I? It's probably got some decent loot too. I think they might be a little bit smaller than the palace. And maybe this village over here has another waystone. Since a waystone is kind of useless on its own, you kind of got to pair it up with another one. So we'll check this out real quick. Maybe we'll detour into the palace for like a couple minutes. I don't want to go through the whole thing. Maybe we'll do a quick sprint to the top, see if there's anything interesting, and then head back. Get stuff dropped off. Oh, that's empty. Okay. Well, it would appear loot was forgotten for this. All of these are empty. Okay. And I'm not seeing a waystone anywhere either. Yeah, these are all empty. That's okay. Right, and we're just gonna go ahead and pillar up right here and hop on in. And yeah, spawners. Skeleton spawners, a pillager spawner. Okay, we'll just see if we can sprint to the top. Okay, we're at the top. And we got a few mobs following. Looks like there's a lot of chests up here. Is there anything worth it? I mean, obsidian's okay. So far, this tower does not seem worthwhile. Yeah, that's useless. I'll take the iron. More iron. More iron. A saddle. Oh, looks like we got a full inventory. Let's get that cleared up. Okay, 4 more. And not particularly impressive. Bone leggings. Don't know what those are. We'll figure that out later. Is there anything in the jukebox? Nope. I will take the jukebox though. Because I did find a bunch of music discs. Okay, well, these towers, I think it was called a bandit tower, are not impressive. They're super tall. Can't see the ground down there. The render distance. But yeah, I am thoroughly unimpressed. Oh no. We've got the mimics again. I hated these things in all of Fabric 5 and they're back. Alright, and we're back at base now, and we're ready to get started with AE2. So first thing we need to do is actually charge up a few of these crystals. So hopefully this doesn't... oh, that's done like the first crank. That's super easy. Oh, this one's going to take longer, of course. Yeah, that one's not going to go right away. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just going to get 3 of these to start, because then that will allow us to repair one of these Certus quartz blocks. If we can get a 3rd one. There it is. Okay, so now all we have to do is toss into a puddle of water 1 Certus quartz block and 3 charged Certus. And this thing should upgrade. There we go. And now we have a flawed budding Certus block. And we'll go ahead and jump out of this puddle. And we're going to place it down right here. And we'll just go ahead and let that grow now. So this should start producing Certus quartz. We're going to have to manually harvest all of it. For now, we'll let them grow all the way up. We'll break them with our pick. Kind of wish I had Fortune. Fortune 1. Did the other pick have any enchantments? Also Fortune 1. Fortune 3 would be nice. It would give us a little bit extra dust and I think a higher chance of getting the crystals themselves. So it looks like we can also convert our dust. We just need to charge some crystals and throw it into water. Apparently any sort of liquid will do. And we'll be able to get some more Certus quartz crystals, and then we can potentially convert some more of these over and get multiple growing at once and save a little bit of time. So let me get one of these charged up and we'll see if that actually works. Okay, there's a charged one, so I'll toss that in with 1 dust. Oh, or all 4 dust. That works too. Yep, cool. There we go. We actually got 2 crystals out of that. So I'll get these charged up and we'll convert all of his dust for now right back into crystals. And that'll be a little bit more useful. And just sitting here and cranking away on this makes me really wish we could do power a lot sooner. Let's see. If we look at AE2, what we want to craft is the vibration chamber, which isn't too hard on its own, but we need an energy acceptor, which requires the quartz glass. And that requires more Certus quartz dust, which means we have to wait for a little bit more stuff to grow. But once we have enough, I think that's going to be the first thing we make, so I don't have to keep cranking this by hand. And these things grow awfully slowly. So to speed that up, we'll also want to be crafting some crystal growth accelerators pretty shortly too. For this, we need Fluix blocks. Which means we need Fluix crystal, which I'm not actually sure what the process is for getting these now. So I guess we could trade with a villager. Do we really need an electric mixer? Can I just throw these in water? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. So we'll have to go to the Nether to get some Nether quartz so we can actually make those. So that might be a good idea to do while we're waiting for these to grow. Just go to the Nether. I think I got 7 obsidian here. Did I pick up any other obsidian at all? Do I really have only 7? That is kind of an annoying number of obsidian to have. Oh, there's another 7. Okay. We can make a portal. So we'll go hop into the Nether. That should actually have some pretty cool world gen too, I think. I haven't actually been in there yet for AoF6. So let's get a portal down and we'll see what that looks like. Alright, and let's go see what awaits us in the Nether. And here we are. A pretty cool biome. It's called a Weeping Mire. So what we need to find is just a little bit of quartz, which is right here. And let's see how much we can actually get from there. I hear piglins, so they're probably going to be upset at me since I do not have any gold on. Okay, well I've gathered up 22 nether quartz. That's probably enough for now. I don't think I particularly want to do too much exploring at this point. We'll save that for another day. Back with some of this quartz, we should just be able to toss in a couple of those with some redstone and some charged Certus, and we'll have our first Fluix crystals. Perfect, there we go, we got 4 of them. And I believe that is exactly what we need for 1 Fluix block. Cool, and let's go ahead and take a look at the quest tree here real quick, which looks like I am neglecting a little bit. I will have to pick one of these up again, it looks like. And same for that Fluix crystal. Yeah. Oh, here I need 16 Fluix crystals. Okay. We're not that far behind on the tree here. Let's see. We'll just convert some of these back. We'll charge one up, and then we can complete another quest. So I just picked one up, and I didn't actually finish the quest. Interesting. So I should just be able to... Yeah. That should work, right? Try picking it up again? No? Did I break the whole quest line by getting charged Certus quartz before? I must have. Well, we've got a logistics and storage loot bag, so let's see what that gives us. Okay, so we got a couple annihilation cores from that. Those will be handy later on. Certainly a little bit overkill for the time being. And still waiting for these to grow. So I'm probably just going to step away for a little bit and come back when these have fully grown up. And just like magic, with fully grown crystals. So let's chop all of these down. And this has degraded to a damaged budding Certus quartz now. So that'll have to get repaired in short order too. This one is down to chipped, so it's not actually as bad as the other one. And this is a process that definitely needs to get automated. I will likely do that in between episodes here once I have some of the stuff put together. I have a whole tutorial for that. I'm not going to bother doing it in this series. Go check out that tutorial. I will have a link to it in the upper right there, as well as in the description of the video here. And now we have the slight problem of that gave me a whole bunch of Certus Quartz crystals and not really enough dust to do anything with. So I think the quick solution to that is to craft up an inscriber. And hopefully this also works with the wooden crank. Not sure if it actually does or not. We'll find out here in a second. And if we put some crystals in here. Oh, I can only do one at a time. Yeah, let's grab that crank and see if it can power this as well. Hard to tell. Oh, there it goes. Cool. So that is probably the slowest way to get dust ever. Luckily, I think we only actually need 5 from it. So I'll just do this one more time and we'll be set. Cool. And now we need to craft up some glass, which is the quartz glass, I believe. Yes, so I need 4 glass already. So I need to start some smelting. All right, and with some glass made, we can go ahead and make the quartz glass, which allows us to make the energy acceptor, which allows us to make the vibration chamber. What am I missing? Oh, I don't have a furnace. Do I have enough cobble? Yeah, I got enough cobble. Okay, now we can make that vibration chamber. And we should be able to power everything over here. So let's kind of move stuff around here so everything can get powered by this. What else do we have? This guy. Cool. So now if we put some coal in here, we should be able to automatically power everything. So let's see if we can get some charged Certus from here, and if we can get some more dust from here. Hopefully I have this set up right. Okay, so that one's good. We can get dust. This one doesn't seem to be going. So I probably need to rotate this, and I haven't made a wrench yet. So we just need 5 crystals to make that. Easy peasy. And then if we rotate you, now hopefully it has power. Yeah, cool. Perfect. Okay. We are mostly set now. What else did we need for the crystal growth accelerators? So we'll need to make some more glass. We have that block already. We need to make some Fluix ME glass cables. So we'll need some more crystals, some quartz fiber. That's not too bad. I'll get those crafted up real quick and we can speed these up a little bit. All right, and crafted up a few of these cables now, so we should be able to make this crystal growth accelerator. Cool. And we're just gonna pop that down underneath this one. And then hopefully I have enough cables to actually run these over so that it has power. Cool. So that's good. And I didn't actually connect it. Why is that not connecting? It probably needs to be on the bottom, doesn't it? Unless I can rotate it. Let's find out. There we go. I don't know if that's affecting it. I think it is. We can see it growing. Cool. That is what we wanted. So we'll let that sit and grow some crystals, and it'll be a little bit more productive. And with that, I think it's time to call this the end of the episode. Next episode, I think we need to go do a little bit more exploring, find a place to settle down, get all of this stuff packed up, put away into a nice ME system. So I'll see you guys then.